This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against Sacramento. I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the three ball the way they did in that one.
And you know, you see teams relying on the three ball more and more nowadays. It's a big part of the game, and they made it rain out there in a big way.
And both teams tonight, Clark, love to run the offense through the post. A lost art in many ways. You don't see it that often now.
Yeah, you don't, because the game has changed in that back to the basket post players aren't as prevalent with the three-point shooting and space and pace game we see most teams employing. But you also think about the rule changes. You're now allowed to play a little bit of a soft zone in the NBA. I think that sometimes negates the post player from being an effective facilitator.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Then it's Payne. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Felicio in at the center. Now here's Isaac. Payne with the rebound. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Isaac. That one rolling around and runs out. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Markkanen. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And you know, so often the size of Markkanen overpowers the defense. Even when he gets hit, he still finishes over and through him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, one of the areas where the Orlando Magic struggled was with consistency, but not only on the floor, but across the franchise. A lot of coaching turnover the past decade.
Here's Felicio following the basket by Evan Fournier. Felicio kicks to Markkanen. Passes it to Levine. Picked by Markkanen. Clock at 6. Takes a three. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
We talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Now the pass to Gordon. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's Gordon missing. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
2 shots.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Bombas checked in for Isaac. He's off on the second.
Well, sometimes it just takes an opportunity in the NBA, and Aaron Gordon has made the most of it. Since taking over that power forward role full time, he has shown remarkable improvement. Plays with more confidence and aggression on offense and has transformed himself as a player.
Felicio, the pass to Payne. Felicio kicks to Payne. Back to Felicio. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And for Gordon, in his first full season as a starter, he instantly became a star in the league.
And when he was taken 4th overall, this was the type of player the team was hoping he'd become. His outside shot is improved by leaps and bounds and always plays with speed and athleticism. And now I think he's got a much more fully rounded game, which makes him dangerous.
The first one falls.
Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Simmons checked in for Vucevic, and it's Grant in for Augustine. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Felicio. Portis comes in for Markkanen. Parker's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Payne. Now here is Carter. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Magic. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Magic moving the ball around. Gordon with one around. No good on the three. The Bulls leading by 4. And here's Levine. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Carter, the pass to Dunn. And the 3 off target. Orlando, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Tipped away. Simmons dishes to Gordon. No one near him. And he gets it to go. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And Dunn with the slam.
Oh, and Dunn is an animalistic dunker, slamming it home with some major force.
The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Simmons over Levine. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Portis, the pass to Parker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Parker's got his first bucket in this one. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Grant kicks to Gordon. Mozgov, a screen on Parker. In the corner, Simmons with it. Mozgov passes to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Simmons on the wing. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The three-pointer, no good. And Levine, here we go. Nice shot by Portis.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I agree with you. I mean, they just look comfortable out there, taking what the defense gives them and then capitalizing with no real problem at all.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front, up 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Levine and Parker are the wings. Carter out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Dunn in at the point guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Orlando Magic has struggled to find difference-making players in the draft or in free agency. Their goal is to get younger but get better at the same time. And it's difficult to do, even in the Eastern Conference, but Orlando is determined to get this right. Kevin?
And the journey continues for them and a lot of teams. D.A., thank you. Bamba setting the pick for Simmons. They set the pick to the left side wing. Bamba kicks to Isaac. Grant outside. Tries a 3. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Down low. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Dunn. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. And at this point of the season, Clark, we can see which teams have the better depth, the better bench. If you would talk about the importance of having a strong bench over the long haul.
For contending teams, I think it's a difference maker because it allows you to work through the length of the season in a more measured way, which gives your key players rest. You spread out the minutes over more players, so that tends to lend itself to freshness as you get ready for the playoffs. I don't know if you can overstate the value of a quality bench when you're a team that's expected to make a deep run in the playoffs.
Pick by Vucevic. Up top, Fournier. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And it's Vucevic missing. Chicago leading by 12. Here's Felicio. Parker dishes to Valentine. That one, no good. Nice D from Fournier. Pass to Bamba. Now, Vucevic. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes it to Felicio. Now here's Parker. He's tightly guarded. Parker sets the screen for Markkanen. Back to Parker. Shoots off the screen. Misses off the right iron.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
The pass to Vucevic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fellow there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Payne passes to Felicio. Bulls moving the ball around. Parker kicks to Markkanen. Parker outside. Pass to Felicio. The dish to Markkanen. And the Bulls with another miss. The Magic trail by 10. And Evan Fournier, the young player out of France, gives you a lot to work with on the offensive end.
Yeah, Fournier has become more of an initiator, a guy who sets things up offensively. He can take over the ball handling duties from time to time and takes good care of it. He squeezes that orange pretty well, and he looks really comfortable, more and more comfortable, running the pick and roll.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Bucks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Payne's shot is good.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Pick by Vucevic, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game. Simmons checked in for the Magic. Sharon Bragg comes in for DJ Augustine. Then for the Bulls, Carter comes in for Felicio. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Jabari Parker. And LaVine throws it down.
You have to remember now, I mean, at the draft combine, LaVine registered a max vertical of over 41 inches. That's an insane number, folks. Mine was about 32.
Oh, now, come on, Clark. It's not true at all.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
And Orlando making a change here. Osgood's checked in. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Cameron Payne. Dunn passes to Portis. Back to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
And Dunn is just an astonishing dunker, slamming it home with some real force.
The Magic trail by 15. Here's Grant. The Magic again can't hit. Bulls have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Payne passes to Dunn. Carter dishes to Dunn. Back to Carter. Kicks it to Dunn. Pass to Carter. Now here's Valentine, who's guarded by Fournier. Levine, good.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, you know, you got to give them credit. I mean, they flipped the switch, and they're not looking back now. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And so it's Chicago. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that's going to do it.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Fournier against Levine. They set the pick. Now, here's Fournier. He's tightly guarded. Puts it up from 12. That one wide left.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Markkanen kicks to Felicio. It's stolen by Vucevic. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Passes it to Isaac. Pick by Vucevic. Augustine, no luck. The Bulls leading by 19. And even though Vucevic can get you a good amount of blocks and steals, Clark, in a season, most would agree his defense isn't a strong point.
No, it's not, but it's not a liability either, Kevin. I mean, he understands where to be and how to get there. He's not super athletic and doesn't protect the rim in a shot-blocking fashion. But he knows how to use his body to position himself well defensively.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
And Augustine kicks to Isaac. Now the pass to Gordon. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Gordon's got his second bucket.
Gordon's jumper really looking good, showing you how dangerous he is from the mid-range.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Bombas checked in for Vucevic. And Chicago also making a switch. Jabari Parker's checked in for Levine.
And Augustine really sizes up these floaters perfectly, Kevin. Makes it hard for the defense to get a hand up one time.
Gordon against Markkanen. Felicio, the pass to Parker. Back to Felicio. He kicks it to Parker. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. At the top of the key, Felicio. He gets it in there. Felicio's got 4 points this quarter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Augustine with it. Now guarded by Payne. Pass to Bamba. For 3, Fournier. Rebound by Parker.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
We try to stop, pull down, combat great offensive play. Clark, in your eyes, what are the keys to great team defense to do that?
Yeah, there are a couple of things, Kevin. One is communication, attention to the detail of what you're trying to minimize or take away. Good offensive teams, you're not going to be able to take away everything, so you try to prioritize what you're going to take away. And then just a collective commitment to communication and to helping each other, because you can't do it at a high level by yourself when you're facing a really good offensive team. Everybody has to be on board and locked into what you're trying to get done defensively.
Back to Carter. Mozgov with the steal. Pass to Simmons. Puts it up from 12, and again it's Orlando converted.
And you know, this is why Simmons is here. He has tremendous self-belief, especially in his shooting ability.
Carter dishes to Valentine. That shot is off. Simmons with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 16. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Portis.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing his shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
And it's in there. And that's now 6 points for Wendell Carter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. The Bulls leading by 13. Carter sets the pick for Portis. Passes it to Carter. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled to win. Even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
Yeah, you know they wanted to have a better showing against them. Maybe they can take a step in the right direction tonight, guys.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. The Bulls also changing it up. Markkanen, he's checked in for Carter. Zach LaVine comes in for Parker, and it's Payne in for Dunn. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other.
And he's good on the second. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. LaVine kicks to Portis. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 5 assists tonight.
Kevin, I like what LaVine showed there. Not getting so locked in to his own offense. Keeps his head up, finds the open man.
And so it's Chicago. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Magic trail by 13 on the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Markkanen is inside at 4 with Portis the 5. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot.
Well, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. And Fournier subbed in for Jonathan Simmons. Felicio is checked in for Chicago.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Outside Fournier. Gordon a screen. Augustine with it. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15, and it falls over the rim and in.
And Augustine has that thing on the string now. This dude has rush hour handles gliding through the defense with speed and tightness.
Bean passes to Portis. Clark, you once worked for the Indiana Pacers, vice president, player relations, and really had your fingerprints on a lot of part of that organization. Could you see yourself going back to an NBA front office role?
I don't anticipate that. I love what I do as a broadcaster. I really feel as though I'm right where God wants me to be currently. Had a wonderful tenure with the Pacers, 32 years between playing, broadcasting both radio and television, and 4 years in the VP of Player Relations role. Phenomenal relationship with a number of people, but no, I think that chapter for me is in the rearview mirror.
I speak for everyone playing the game, watching the game. We're glad you're in broadcasting, I'll tell you that.
Thank you, partner.
And Augustine kicks to Isaac. The pass to Vucevic. From 13, Felicio with a rebound. The Bulls leading by 16. Portis sets the pick for Markkanen. Outside Portis. And the Bulls with another miss.
And, you know, Kevin, that's what they want. An uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
Now, here's Isaac. He's guarded by Markkanen. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Shoots the 3. The Magic again can't hit. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Portis kicks to Felicio. Outside LaVine. Inside, stolen by Gordon. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's good, 2 points.
You got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Chicago calls timeout.
You know, last season, Aaron Gordon really flourished in a more wide-open offense, taking advantage of his uber athleticism. But he also put a lot of work into his jumper, and that showed. Helped him make the jump into a top option for an offense.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Fred Hoiberg was talking to his team during the timeout. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Odd pass to Gordon. It's tipped. Here's Felicio. Vucevic defending. Dunn passes to LaVine. To the left wing. Valentine kicks to Dunn. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Chicago, no good. And for Gordon, all the focus he gave to improving his shot gave him the confidence he needed.
Yeah, exactly. And confidence so big in this league. I mean, it's the difference between good to great or average to good. I mean, when he believes in his shot, he's lethal offensively. It just opens up the floor for him and his teammates and allows him to create mismatches the way he's shooting it now.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Nets.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lauri Markkanen.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mozgov, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jarrell Martin comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Simmons checked in for Fournier. And it's Jaren Grant in for Augustine. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Bulls.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause a miss.
Now, here's Grant. Simmons sets a screen for Grant. Here's Martin. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And here's Dunn. Here's Portis on the money.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
And so Chicago takes this one.